Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Natalie. Looking at Bitcoin on the daily, we can see the market never held 47,000 as a support. We definitely just broke it. We did have on the lower time frames a perfect sell opportunity right here. I actually took a trade off of this candle right here that I'm going to show you in this video. But where can the market potentially come right now? We're looking at the 4 hour, we did see that we did break this level. We came back to a new level, and that is 44838, but we also did break this one. In this video, I'm gonna talk about where the next targets that we do have, where the levels can be, where the market either can react as a support or break to the downside and use it as a resistance. Remember that I am no financial advisor, so please look everything up yourself first. Continue watching this video. I'm gonna show you what I see, why I see it, and what we can do about this market. Starting off with the Bitcoin on the daily, we can see that we did have this huge candle to the downside during this day. What we can actually see, this is something that I did talk about yesterday, that if we're taking the Fibonacci levels from 52691 to the low, and that's 44826, you can actually see that the market did come and retested the 50% of the Fibonacci levels. Going down to the lower time frames, let's take this one out. This was the target, this was an area I was talking about yesterday, 47,000, and I wanted to see if the market would hold it as a support or if it would break it, and it did obviously break it. Going down to the lower time frames, we can see that the market did come back down. When it broke it, it actually came up 2 times and retested it, and on the second leg the market actually did close below the previous high that we did have here. So just by that you can actually see that the market did respect it, and for me this was I actually took a trade on this, but I think I was watching the 4 hour. Yeah, I took my trade based off this candle right here, and I was actually taking the trade during this candle was active. So I sold the market right here, and I had my stop loss above here. My target was 46,000. And when I woke up, my target was already hit. So that was good. This was something that I was talking about, I had the alert. So when the market came to 47,000 or 47,206, I had the alert, and I was looking at the chart at that time, and I wanted to see what the market actually was doing, and I saw that I could potentially see the market continuing down, so that's why I sold the market around these areas right here. It took a couple of hours before the market actually did hit it. It did hit it, yeah, during the night. So I was sleeping at that time. Didn't know what actually was going on. But right now on Bitcoin, if you want to see how it looks, we did break this previous level also that I was talking about, 443,110. And if we're looking at where the market is respecting right now, I do believe we can come back down to 42232 and retest it, because right now we are not in a specific level right now. We're just in between everything. What the market also can do is that it can come back up and retest this low that we do have. If we're taking this low that we do have on the 12 hour, and I want to see how it looks on the, yeah, so the market if the market will continue to the downside, which it does look like, because we do have this huge momentum, it could potentially come back up here and retest it. And obviously at that point I want to see how it looks on the lower time frame. So if we copy and paste it to the lower time frames, I want to see where the market is. I actually do have a sell limit order around here, because I'm using the Fibonacci level. So what I want the market to do is come back to these levels right here, and that will trigger my sell limit. And I do have my target around here. And if we're looking, we can also see, I think this is the Fibonacci levels on the higher time frames that I've been talking about for a couple of times. Yeah, so the target that I do have, and I was talking about this for a couple of days ago, and I still have it on. This is the target on the Fibonacci levels on the higher time frame, because obviously we can just come back down right now and do our higher low. So this is definitely a target for us, for me to have my take profits on. We are not so far away from the Fibonacci levels on the higher time frames from the weekly. So yeah, so I do have my target in between the 50 and 61%, but I do want the market to come up a little bit more than where I am right now. But obviously that's something that we need to wait and see. And I have my stop loss around here at 46014. So yeah, so eventually I hope market comes back up and trigger my sell limit, and then it will continue to the downside. Because if we're looking at the higher time frames, we have such a huge momentum to the downside. So for the market right now to just spike up, obviously it can do that, but I'm not seeing that right now. And if we're looking at the 4 hour, well, we do have this huge candle to the upside, so we definitely need to wait and see. And this was the wick that I was talking about for a couple of days ago, and I was talking about how we are filling. I think we're gonna fill this wick, and this is something that we did actually do today. So we did fill this wick with this candle that we do have here. So it did happen during this day. So obviously right now what we have to wait and see if the market's just going to do a small pullback and then continues to the downside to the Fibonacci levels that I do have around here, and that's 39992 and 42367. And around these areas I want to see the market starting to break to the upside, because right now we're just making a pullback. We're just having a correction on the higher time frames. Yeah, well, it's a huge correction, but obviously the market is never perfect. So I don't think, guys, I don't think you need to be stressed out that the market is actually very bearish right now. The market has to do that. The market has to retrace. Just have to do that. Doesn't matter if you want it or not. This is how the market is moving. So I mean, it's just, I mean, and when you're trading, you can earn money while the market is on its way down. So that's the good thing about trading, is that you can actually earn money while the market is going up. You can earn money while the market is going down. So with this huge candle right here on Bitcoin, I want to see a pullback to the upside, and then and then I want to see the market come back down. Looking at Ethereum, we are now on the 4 hour, and I did have this support that it actually did break. And if we're looking at the lower time frames, you can see how perfect this actually was. The market broke it. So just look at this. So this is what happened. This is the huge candle. This is the retest that we did have, and that is this wick right here. So the market broke the support that I did have. It did come back up, and it gave us this candlestick that shows us rejection, and it just closed inside of the box. The market moved back down, came back up, and closed below the previous leg that we do have here. What we could have done is you could have taken it from the high 3361 to the low 3295, and you could have a sell limit order right here that triggered the market when it came back up. You see how perfect it was? If you did miss that one, you could have taken it from this high 3330 to the low 3277, and you could see the market came back up. And definitely have sold the market when this candle closed on the 15 minutes, and then you could just have ride the whole thing down. That's why it's so important that we are using these levels. You need to have perfect levels for you to see how the market actually is, what it's doing against these levels. And if we're looking at the higher time frames right now, where the market actually has been coming to, you can see that on 2898 we did have this previous resistance that it just came back down and retested. What the market eventually can do, I mean, we can come back, and if you're looking right now we can see that the market is actually retesting this previous low that we did have on 3086. It can come back up here, retest it, and then continues down. And after that, we just might see the market coming back down to this level again, and then creating a new support, and then we just might see the market starting to go to the upside. Looking on the higher time frames, we did have this that I was talking about, this ugly head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder. So the market can come and retest this support that we do have around here. As I told you before, this is market structure. This is how the market moves. And it also did fill this wick that I was talking about, but on Ethereum. Obviously, they are working the same way. So this is how it looks. So right now, the next level that's very important for us is 2895 to see how the market reacts to it. Will it come back down again and retest it, continue to the upside, or will it break it, come back up, and then continue to the downside? And the next target, if the market breaks it, the next target we can have is 2589. And if it breaks that target, we'll have another one, and that's 2318. That's the next target. I always use zones. So when this zone is taken, I'm looking at my other zone, and that's this zone. If this zone is taking, I'm looking at the next zone. So that's how I trade. That's how I look at the market. Because obviously, okay, yeah, the market can come back down here, yeah, but I want to see what's happening in between that. I need to follow price. I need to be with the price all the time. So if it's breaking that price, well, I need to look where the other price can be. If the market comes back down to this level, let's say it look like this. If the market breaks this level right here, the next level is here. If it doesn't break it to the downside, where's my level on the higher to the upside? Well, it's this level again. And if it's breaking that level, where's our next level? Well, this is the next target that I do have. And if it's breaking that level, this is the target. So I'm using zone to zone to zone all the time, because I'm not gonna start talking to you about what's happening down here, because obviously we're not there right now. There's a lot of things that will happen in between. So this, for me, I don't care about that. I swear, I seriously don't care about that. The only thing you need to care about is where the price is, where the price has been, and where the price is going. And after that, you're just using it again. Where is the price? Where was it? Where's the next target? So that's how I use it all the time. It's easier for me. I've tried to trade in different ways before. But this, for me, is it works very good for me. And as I told you, on Bitcoin, we are right now in the middle of nowhere. So obviously what we need the new levels. So this is a level that the market just broke. It can come back up again and retest it. And if we see some rejections, well, obviously that's a sign for me to sell. Comes back down. If I see that the market reacts to this level as a support, obviously I need more than just one rejection. I need two. And after that, using the higher time frames candlestick with the lower time frames, I'm looking at how the market is if the market is moving to the upside, or if it's actually breaking it to the downside. So this is what I see on Ethereum and Bitcoin right now. After that, I'm taking some actions. Should I sell the market? Should I wait for it? Or should I buy the market? Obviously, I want to sell the market, but that's something I have to wait and see how it reacts to it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please comment below. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Bye bye.